Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's talk about being a warrior. What's a warrior? I think a warrior is somebody who trains mind, body, and soul. A warrior is strong, trains to be strong, with intention in all areas of his life. Not just for the sake of it. And they do this all the time. In times of peace, when you're celebrating, when you're not caring about anything, the warrior's training for the next battle. And it's not that they're unhappy. They experience joy. But they know that everything in life is temporary, including life itself. And that it's important to be able to maintain a certain amount of daily discipline towards a forward-moving path of strength. And instead of being in this rubber band of trying to swim as hard as you can during the storms, but then just relaxing and being soft and weak and sleeping all the time and eating snacks and, playing games during the times of peace, you never get anywhere in life. But when the bad things happen, they really devastate you. I think it's not just physical fitness that defines warriorship, because you can look at a real solid built dude who may have good genetics or enough time to be at the gym a lot, and that doesn't necessarily mean they're a warrior just because they're training a lot. And just because someone is kick-ass, I've met lots of kick-ass dudes, just because you can knock someone's teeth out or crack their head open with one punch, it doesn't mean you're a warrior. It's your mindset that really defines warriorship to me. And that's the foundation of it. The other aspects are necessary tools, appendages, limbs on the tree. But the core is the mindset training. That's why on this channel I focus so much on mindset training. I could very easily make hundreds of videos about physical fitness, but when you get the basics of how to work out, how to train physically, I don't really feel like you need a trainer, that you need daily guidance. But with the mindset, it's different. We can stray. It's your thoughts, it's like herding cats sometimes. And even the wisest Shaolin monk has to spend an awful lot of time keeping his head in the right shape. You find that it's probably easier to keep your body in shape than your mind. The same with your soul. I find that soul work, getting into faith, having an interest in spirituality, that lasts a while. That really fulfills you, makes you full. It's like a meal that you've eaten that you stay full for a long time. It has a lot of nutrition in it. But with the daily societal craziness that we go through, from the time we leave our house to the time we get back, even if it's on TV, you don't even have to leave your house now. People are overly invested in the internet or television and taking on the problems of the world. Our minds can get weakened. Some of that, to keep it strong, a strong mind, is physical discipline. Obviously, with physical fitness, diet, that kind of thing. Some of it is spirituality, having a spiritual connection to a higher power or to an energy that you can draw from when you need. But a lot of it is the daily discipline of the willingness to go through struggle. Because you know that on the other side of struggle is greatness. The other side of struggle is strength. What gets you up in the morning, what gets you to the gym, is that warrior mindset. What allows you to stand up and face fear while everybody else runs. And you're the lone one standing there. You thought maybe some people would have your back, and you realize that everybody else is a pussy. You're going to have to face this one alone. What made you stand up? It wasn't the muscles. And it wasn't a voice of God saying, do it, do it. It wasn't some little angel on your shoulder. This was the warrior mindset, that discipline that we train. I think that we need warriors. We need people like this. We need a select few in our society who are training hardcore every single day, all week long, in mind, body, and soul, on top of taking care of their kids, on top of running their errands, and on top of the other things. You have to go the extra mile. Not everybody can do this. Some people are so weak, they can barely just show up to work. They can barely do an 8-hour day. I know people that have part-time jobs and they can barely do those jobs. They can barely take care of their kids. Their kid needs anything. It's just like, oh, God. They can barely be a parent. They can barely meet life, and they're still surviving. Most people, the majority of people are going through life like this. They may have one area that they are okay in, and the rest of it is just a mess. Go and look at people's houses, how dirty people's houses are. A warrior's place is clean. It's not that he has more time. We all have the same 24 hours. Time management is an aspect of warriorship. Every warrior I've ever met has made lists, whether they be writing them down or mentally. They have a plan. They have every day they have a mission. And in order to accomplish that mission, there has to be a plan of attack. This is what goal acquisition is all about. The warrior understands that. The fool sits and wishes and dreams and never gets off the couch, plays video games all day and wonders why nothing ever happens for them. We need more warriors, and we need to stop looking towards the media. Stop looking towards celebrities. Stop looking towards other people and look within. No one's coming to save you. People are waiting for that horn to be blown so they can hear it as if it's going to be some sign of what are they waiting for? Revolution, redemption, something, a good time, something, just please something happen. Meanwhile, they sit passively doing nothing. A warrior knows that the only way that things happen is through action. The warrior knows when to meditate and when to act. And the difference between a regular motherfucker and a warrior is a warrior will go head on towards the fear with explosive action. Those are the type of leaders that we need. Not governors, senators. I'm not talking about anarchy. I mean, we need that kind of stuff in place, but people put so much upon traditional forms of authoritarian leadership. They look to teachers to teach. The warriors are the ones who are the best teachers. You know, I mean, great movements in our society, in any society, usually happen from a select few. The revolution, the American Revolution, didn't happen with 100% interest. Not even 50% interest. If you were to go knock on doors back in 1776 and be like, you know, sorry to bother you, ma'am, but what is your opinion on the British government, the King of England? They'd just be like, I don't really watch politics. I just kind of focus on myself and my family. I'm not really big on headlines and stuff. That's what people say today. That's what most people, in fact, only about 7%, I think it was under 10% of the American public, a small little percentage of people stood up, of farmers, of men, of warriors, stood up and said, you know what, we're going to go and fight the largest empire that the planet Earth has ever seen. We're going to fight battleships with fucking pitchforks. You know, it sounds silly, but this is how we have this country, is because of a few good men. And that's what we need. We need a few good men. And that's kind of what I wanted to relay in this video. We need warriors. We need a select few who are willing to live a disciplined lifestyle and to be actively moving every single day towards, with courage, towards building character and building virtue, to withstand these dark times, to be that beacon, the shining light for others, for all the weakness that's out there. Look around you. There's a lot of weak men. We can't make them all strong, but we can lead some of the weak sheep out of the slaughter into the pastures. Right? What do you guys think about warriorship? Do you identify as a warrior? If so, why? Are you living a mind, body, and soul lifestyle? It's food for thought. Thanks for watching.